أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Today I'll discuss one ayat from Surah Munafiqun and how it relates to the topic we discussed before. This one is ayat 10. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول ربي لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين. So the close meaning of this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying to us that spend from what we have provided you before death approaches one of you and he says, my Lord, if only you delay me for a brief term so that I would give charity and be among the righteous, among the Salihin. So when death approaches, death is near, so some of us will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that can death be delayed so that I can do at that time what is the most important thing that I can do if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows me some delay in death. So it's interesting that the scenario Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing us is not that we want to go and do some more Hajj, some more Saum, which are very important pillars of Islam, but most likely those are being done. It's that additional thing which was not done, which is Sadaqah is one of them, that came to mind that we need to do more of that. And the Sadaqah is connected to Zakat. We talked about a few weeks ago. Zakat is one of the pillars, essential fards, that we have to share our wealth with the needy and poor, and that's it's also called purification of wealth or sharing of wealth with the poor and the needy, whereas Sadaqah is more voluntary, that we do it additional on our own, not to satisfy a fard, but it's more additional activities. And as I discussed the other day, that Zakat is one of the most neglected pillars of Islam. It is upon us to take care of it. Nobody monitors this. Whereas the other pillars of Islam, one Allah, Salat, Saum, Hajj, those takes appropriate priority in our life, but Zakat, we have all kinds of excuses. Is this amount of wealth zakatable, or is it I pay taxes, do I have to pay zakat? And I have loans, so I don't want to count this as my zakatable wealth. So that gets neglected. Similarly, sadaqah is voluntary, and it's there are many. It's not only the wealth. There's other ways of doing sadaqah. Say, for example, some Sahabas were telling Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that the rich people can do sadaqah, but we are poor. We don't have extra wealth. How do we miss out on that important activity? So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, that sadaqah is not only wealth, but you do subhanallah, that's sadaqah. Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. Going, being nice to others is sadaqah. Helping somebody get into their ride, like horse or camel or probably car nowadays, helping that is also sadaqah. Then a smile to others and nicely treating others is sadaqah. Walking towards masjid, walking towards salat is sadaqah. So there are many aspects of sadaqah which, whether somebody is Allah given a lot of wealth or they are kind of poor, they still have many opportunities by day-to-day life activities and proper behavior to gain benefits in the sadaqah. The, the other aspect is that once we die, once we pass away, all our good deeds come to an end, except sadaqah zariyah, the continuing sadaqah, which comes from, according to Prophet ﷺ's hadith, from three different activities. One is good children who will practice Islam and do forgiveness, ask forgiveness for their parents, grandparents, so that descendants, our future generation, if we teach them the practice of Islam, then that their prayer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count as future sadaqah. Then any knowledge, Islamic knowledge, other knowledge we give to others who will benefit from that, and also they will teach future generations. So this is a continuing benefit to the teacher, to the elder who taught, whether it's an ayat in Quran or Islamic knowledge and other beneficial knowledge. That benefit goes to the original person who taught, conveyed that knowledge. And the other one is beneficial infrastructure built for people who continue using it, like masjid, Islamic school, and this type of infrastructure facilities which continues to be used by Muslims of future, that also, that benefit continues as sadaqah zariyah. And these are the three which establishes our continuing benefits even though we pass away from this world. So with that in mind, this ayat caught my attention in the sense that when I'm close to death, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving a scenario that you will ask for some time to go back and do sadaqah, not to go back and write proper trust and proper will for your wife or for your children, or I want to do another Hajj. This situation is that we ask for time to do more sadaqah, and we have ample opportunities, each one of us, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided us, that we can do these sadaqah in our day-to-day life, but also focus on the continuing sadaqah zariyah aspect, that like we are fortunate here to have a masjid, anything we do regarding masjid, Islamic school, and of course our giving useful knowledge to our family members, our friends and families, so that this continuing benefit goes to us. So with that, I want to end and ask Allah's forgiveness. Allah give us tawfiq to do more sadaqah zariyah and other sadaqah, and forgive us for our mistake. Assalamu alaikum.